Okay, go ahead. So,
Hi, my name is Chang. I'm the founder of a management consulting firm called Minfund, based in Silicon Valley. I've been running the firm for 4 years now. We specialize in internet and media industries, specializing in Greater China and the U.S. markets. The first time I went to Oriented was through a friend. I've been living in Silicon Valley since 1999, and my friend introduced me to the event, and I was hooked to the happy hours. I think I met so many good people over there, and ever since then, every time I went to a new city, I would just go to Oriented events. I've been to different cities. I think the past couple of months I went to the one in Beijing, in Shanghai, in Taipei, New York, and also back to Silicon Valley.
oh, that's amazing. So, did you have any favorite cities, favorite happy hours that you've been to? Like, which city do you prefer, or do you enjoy the most?
I think every city is very different. The one in Silicon Valley is more serious than the ones in Asian cities.
Why is that? Why do you think
I don't know. I mean,
that's
because the people here tend to be very, very serious. They want to get things done, and the ones in Asia, people are kind of hanging out and just try to social over in those cities. And that's why I found about some of the differences between the happy hours in Silicon Valley versus the ones in Asian cities.
Any difference between the Beijing happy hours and the Shanghai happy hours?
I didn't feel a lot of differences. I think the time I went, I was just trying to meet a lot of new people. So at the end of the day, it was just a lot of good people I met, locally, and my intention was to meet a lot of local people, and I actually did. I met a lot of good people through Oriented events.
When you say local people, do you mean local Chinese nationals, or do you mean international professionals that are living abroad in those cities? Like, what did you mean by?
I was very surprised that when I was in happy hours in Beijing and Shanghai, I met the local people who were born and raised in China, and they went to Oriented happy hours to meet some of the expats, including myself. And all the expats, including myself, who went to those new cities. We didn't know a lot of people, so we want to have some like-minded people, and Oriented happy hours was a great place to meet those people.
Okay, I'm not paying you to say this, right?
You know I didn't.
At least not yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so any words about the Taipei happy hours? Like, how would you describe the Taipei events versus the other ones? Is it different or very similar? How would you describe it?
Well, I was born and raised in Taipei, so I knew Taipei quite well, but I didn't go back to Taipei for a long time. So when I went back to Taipei happy hours, I feel a lot of warmth, and in meeting the local people, because those are the people who actually grew up in Taipei as well, and I immediately loved the city again, and the people I kind of grew up with.
And did you ever run into old friends or old schoolmates or colleagues that you were surprised to see? Has that ever happened to you, given all the cities that you've gone to?
I haven't, but I actually met some people